Hello, everyone. It's me, it's Recky, and welcome back for another military reaction. The other day I was sitting in front of YouTube trying to find something, you know, cool and powerful and military. I have done a bunch of different military reactions to firefighters and tanks that looks like tanks, but is definitely not a tank. You know what I mean. One thing that always gets me is a really good speech. We've done a couple, I think we've done a few, if you're not completely mistaken. One of the big ones. Anyway, this one is not big and famous. I happened to stumble across this while I was surfing the YouTube. And I do that quite often just to find some of the gems that lies around in the hidden, dark places of YouTube. This one isn't particular anything at all, but it actually got me. I listened to it for about a fraction of 2 seconds just because I wanted to hear just a small portion of it. I got hooked directly because there's anything I do love is an insane, captivating, motivational speech in military. I don't know much about this clip. For me, in my knowledge I have, if of course this is from Afghanistan and it's about 2010, and I think that there is probably commanding officer of some sort, captain or mayor, whatever. I can't really tell. I'm pretty sure you guys can help me. There's a big comment down here talking about Orion B. Cohen, United States Marine Corps. But it doesn't really matter. We're not actually out to get to find the one who actually giving the speech. But if you do know who it is, please let me know in the comment section. This is a speech before a deadly push through Afghanistan. And it's sad to me that so many brave freaking heroes went down to that god-awful spot and place and worked extremely hard and died with his friends in order for just a big-ass pullback, and the bad people took over the same spot that good guys have fought and died for. Something that actually is really agitating for me. I get really angry with it, but it's not a political video, Recky. So we're going to watch the video, and feel free to share your opinions, but keep it nice and soft in the comment section. This is a good community of good people. We're going to keep it that way too. Give it a like, and of course hit that subscribe if you do enjoy this. I would greatly appreciate that. It's a small thing, but a great one for me. Of course, we pay extra attention to the amazing people of Recky, the awesome people, the channel members and the Patreons. Thank you so much for the amazing support. A big shout out to the Supreme Tier donators over by Patreon and of course on channel membership, YouTube. You guys rock. And a personal shout out to the ultimate supporters, a friend, Deja, Walt, Tammy, and Roni. Thank you so much. I salute you. Amazing support. Now, let's do this. And I'm going to move this head live. And I need filters on when I do live reactions. I think that should be good. There you go. Let's do this.
The thing is, the tactical task to breathe fire has now been issued. Good to go. You will breathe fire day in and day out for the next 2 months. You will breathe fire in your sleep. You will feel fatigue. You will feel fear. You will feel happiness. You will feel regret. You will feel sadness. At the end of the day, you will continue to breathe fire. Good to go. Okay, with that said, you will take the operational instinct And here's what I tell you to do, and it's almost one of those impossible tasks, but you gotta fight for it every day. You gotta use that operational instinct, and you gotta know what happens before it happens. You gotta stay methodical on the field. You gotta stay clear-headed on the field. You gotta work any resource as required to move like this, move methodical, and ensure you always have mutual support in position to affect the fight and bring fires as required to fucking kill the enemy. Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy! Gonna go! We are going to have the required obligation and constraint to protect those who need to be protected. Getting pit on the battlefield is going to be very challenging, but don't ever forget this. You are obligated to protect and serve the Marine on the left and right flank of you 24/7. Gonna go! Don't ever forget it. You will always be supported. Your actions will always be justified. And we're gonna go in together. And no matter what the outcome is, man, I tell you right now, no matter what the outcome is, and we can't live in this fantasy world where we have to be ready. We have to come to grips with peace and with God, that we're heading into an environment that no one's headed into in the past 9 years. And this war started. Good to go. It's going to be a tough environment. You guys are going to be tasked and tested to a degree you've never been tested before. But I tell you right now, we will all come home together. I'll say it again. We will all come home together. Good to go. You guys will do the unit proud. You will do your country proud. Don't let fear get in that brain of yours. The enemy is not 10 feet tall. He's 4'2". He has a short reach, and you're gonna fuck him up. Good to go? Other than that, First Sergeant, man, I love you. And I mean it when I say it. I love you as your parents love you. And my number one goal in life is to
I like that. That made me it made me a bit sentimental here. I love you like your parents love you. I really like that.
Other than that, First Sergeant, man, I love you. And I mean it when I say it. I love you as your parents love you. And my number one goal in life is to get you back home to mom and dad. To get you back home to wife and fiance. Get you back home to brother and sister. That's what it's all about. That's all it's about. It's each other in the gut here. And that's what really matters. And that's what we're going to strive for day in and day out. First Sergeant prayer.
Awesome. This will be the last time that we're together en masse before we cross the line of departure. Gentlemen, now is the time to exploit the opportunity you have to call home to your loved ones and get right with your God.
Again, get right with your God. It's like make sure you got everything covered with him, because there's a high chance, a big risk of you actually going up there a bit earlier than planned. I don't know the outcome. Well, I know it's a big push, but I don't know really how it went. So if you know how it went, was it bloody? What happened? Let me know in the comments.
We might not all make it back, all right? We need to come to terms with that. The strength of the wolf is the pack. The strength of the pack is the wolf. You have to be able to rely on that Marine to your left and right, just like the CO said, and he has got to be able to rely on you. If you're an atheist, play along. The power of prayer.
I love that too. If you're an atheist, play along.
Is exactly that. Please bow your heads.
Holy crap. Some speeches don't get to me at all. I don't feel anything. But every now and then you stumble across something that actually make you feel good to go is, for me, one of the coolest thing you can say, because the basically mean you can throw me in the pits of hell. I am good to go. Here am I. Send me. I don't know anything about this. I don't know at all. So if you know a little about the last push or the final push, let me know in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate that. That would be really cool. Or find a video about it. Normally, I don't like to watch anything like combat footage. I got a couple of suggestions from a lot of people saying I need to do some reactions to the war going on in Ukraine. And to be honest, I don't want any gains from that. I don't want any views. I don't want any subscribers. I don't want anything for me to gain from war. I'm going to leave that alone till Putin done his business, or we kick someone's ass. Ooh, I'm into dangerous waters here. I'm going to leave it alone. If you want to become one of the awesome people, click join to become a member, or check out the amazing, coolest link ever. It's available pinned in the comment section. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Recky, and you, of course, you stay safe.